a world full of people trying to be tough 24/7, I'm gonna show you that we are all marshmallows. Hi, this is Marshmallow Effect.
DC on the track, boy.
Hey, my name is Sada, but you can call me Jade. This is actually going to be my first YouTube video. It's gonna be a bit, strange, trying to get used to looking at a camera, but, hit it, bitch. We're here for that fame. We're here to get that money. We're here to get that knowledge. Absolutely. If you notice that I'm a bit, like this, I promise I'm not stoned. I'm just incredibly tired. It's a bit late, but I'm very, very excited to be filming my first YouTube video. I've been wanting this for such a long time, and now it's like a dream come true. So, let's go. I swear to God. So, we are in the midst of the coronavirus outbreak, and I wanted to make something different, something that didn't have to do with the virus, because all we seem to do is talk about this shit like we didn't have a life before it. I still don't know if this is gonna be, like a children's channel or something, or if I can't curse. So, we're testing our waters here. So, instead of talking about the coronavirus, I'll let you know a bit about myself. I'll tell you some fun facts and stories about me. I bet you must be wondering, in your house, in your YouTube video, wondering, this girl coming out of nowhere, this girl still being no one here on YouTube, trying to get me to know more about her? Girl? And I'm just like, sit down, grab your tea, grab your popcorn, grab your pets, and you will want to know more about me. And I, of course, more about you, honey. Okay, so this first one is actually a funny story that I always tell on bars that is always a success. I was in the Boy Scouts. Boy Scouts?
That is not correct.
I was in the Boy Scouts. And from my 6 years of age to my 16 years of age, I had really bad social anxiety. So when I would go to the Boy Scouts, which was less than a year, in the camps, I would always throw up in the morning before anyone else would wake up. It's a bit sad, but thank God I'm over it. It was a hard time, but it would always happen. So we had this special camp prepared for us, a bit of a camp. How can I explain it? A camping event. And this camping event would go down for 3 days, so I was very nervous on the days before. I just thought, shit, what if my social anxiety kicks in and I just threw up at the worst time? It didn't. I was perfectly fine. I didn't throw up in the morning. I wasn't nervous at any times. It went just flying by, and it was actually the 3 most incredible days that I had camping. I really strangely don't remember much of those days, but I remember it was like a big victory for me. So, on the last half hour, honey, I swear to God, so the chieftains of the Boy Scouts were letting everyone know that the 3 days went great, we had really good behavior, and now that we were leaving on the bus, they were like, are you ready, kids? Yes, we are. Pause of silence. Pause of silence. I swear to God, your girl, out of nowhere, had a burst of anxiety and released an opera house worthy fart for my back colleague, and I threw up. Bitch. I threw up on my colleague that was in front of me on his shoes. If that shit wasn't enough, like going like, legit going like this, in the midst of the silence in between almost 70 people, my colleague behind me goes, "Are you okay?" I swear to God. God bless his soul, but it was so traumatic for me. I just remember being in the woods, running away from everybody, and it was this chieftain coming to me, seeing if I was okay, that I needed to go back to the bus. Oh my God, it was quite the story. So embarrassing. So next is actually a fun fact about me. I only season my food by smelling it. I don't taste my food when I cook it, not because it's bad luck or that stuff that people say. I smell my food because for some reason I just, feel through smell what's gonna be good and what's missing and what's gonna be bad. I pick some oregano and I see if it's, I smell immediately if it's gonna be good on the food. And if it's good on the food, I put it, and it's always great on the food. It's really amazing. So, funny story about me. This happened a couple days ago. So when you get scared, you get 3 possible reactions. You can either flee, you can freeze, or you can fly, or you can fight. Me, the girl, being the way that she is, with a lot of Aries in my astral card, when I get scared, I punch people. So, like 2 days ago, my brother, me and my little brother get along pretty well. I was walking on my house on this quarantine beautiful time. Not gonna talk about that. I was walking through my house. It was nighttime. I was tired, like I am a bit right now. And I was opening the corridor door when I see this horrible horror movie looking figure. I swear to God, my little brother was crouching on the floor, looking like a goddamn arachnidian looking motherfucker out of goddamn Exorcist movie. I swear to God, when I saw that, like, there was light coming from behind him, so I only saw the silhouette of the motherfucker. Shit. I only saw his silhouette. So I was like, hell, these spirits coming for me, this is it. So I slapped him wherever, I just slapped him and almost kicked him. When I saw it was my brother, I looked at him with anger in my eyes and I slapped him again. I slapped him wherever again, I think in the shoulder. And he was like, looking at me terrified, why would you do that? Why would you always slap me when I'm scared? They fucking know. They get me scared and they get me worked up and then they get surprised, girl. They get punched in the face. Hell no, bitch, the fuck. You know what you're coming for. I swear to God. I just feel sorry for the spirit that tries to haunt me one day. Like, I swear to God, if something comes out of my bed, the first reaction that I have is, first I have cardiac arrest. Like, if something comes out of your bed, I get cardiac arrest. My first reaction to that shit would just be, ah, shit, and the bitch would go out.
He needs some milk.
Spirit who? Ghost where? Demon? What? The respect? Gone, missing, where, non-existing. I swear to God. If I was in a horror movie, that shit would go down a lot different. I need to make a video about that someday. Hell yeah. Just gave me an idea. High five. And there you go. Fun fact about me, I'm not really scared of any animal, if an animal's coming at me, normally I get scared and I run away or try to be careful and be calm, but no animals actually scare me, I'm not afraid of spiders, I'm not afraid of rats, I'm not afraid of cucarachas, how you say it? Of baratas, cockroaches. I'm not afraid of roaches, I'm not afraid of rats, spiders, snakes. I ain't afraid of any of those animals. The only animal that I'm truly, I'm not even scared of, I'm disgusted, I swear to God, maggots. I don't know if it's personal, a karma, I have no idea, I swear to God. It's just the way that they just go like, funny story, your girl one day got a job in Barcelona. I know, bitch, I know it was temporary, but I got a job in Barcelona, and I was lucky enough to go to a fancy hotel for a nice breakfast. And one thing you gotta know about me, I'm always ready to eat. I love eating. Although I look skinny as hell, I love eating. Eating good. So I had the luck to just being, presented with a nice feast. When you go to a nice hotel, normally you have a great breakfast. So I was very happy. What was I going to choose to eat? I was very cheerful. I opened the tray that had the eggs, the bacon, and the sausage on it. And lo and behold, there was a little tiny maggot, tiny yellow maggot. The ones, particularly the ones that you see in rotting foods and corpses. Yeah, that exact one was just strutting his ass merrily down the goddamn egg tray. And I was like, I didn't eat for hours that day. Hours. Nothing would go down this pretty mouth unless it was water, and it was hard. Going down the spicy lane, there's a story about my first kiss. If you see me looking somewhere else other than you, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get used to looking at a camera, because if you see what I'm seeing, I'm just looking at a hole. It's really a bizarre experience, but you can look at my pretty face all you want. So my first kiss story is actually hilarious because I went camping. I actually love camping. I went camping with my family many years ago when I was 13, and I met this guy with this group of friends. So I got interest on this guy. He was pretty cute, he was quiet, and I was shy at the time, so I had a thing for shy, quiet guys. So we had some chemistry going on, and I saw he was interested, and he saw I was interested. So one night when we had the chance, we ran away from his friends that wanted to make us kiss in front of them. So we ran away from his friends. It was really cool. We hid behind some bushes behind the house, and we were both very nervous. It was noticeable. But little did I know, he was way more nervous than I was. I was there, we were like this far apart from each other, and what I hear from him, the only thing I hear from him is this. Like, I swear to God, I for a second, my soul left my body for a second and then came back and realized that I was laughing my ass off. I was in tears. I couldn't contain my laughter because the poor guy, the more he excused himself, the more I laughed. I am so sorry if you're watching this. You were really handsome, and I'm sorry that I laughed. It was hilarious. He was like, "Don't laugh at it. It's really embarrassing." And I was like, don't worry, like my brothers do it all the time. And he's like, I'm not one of your brothers. And I'm like, obviously you're not. I'm grabbing a comb and everything. And you're wondering, did you actually kiss after that? Oh yes, we did. And it was actually weirder than the fart. Have you ever seen first graders kiss? Oh yeah, it went a bit like this. So I was like this, leaning forward. We did not want to touch. We were very shy. So the only thing being in contact was our lips. And he was the same. He was like this. So we just kissed like that. And that was it. I asked for a second kiss because I was there. I heard him fart. And then I only get the right of having a 20-second kiss. Excuse you, mister? Obviously, I deserved more kisses, but it wasn't the night. The universe chose that it wasn't the night. Oh. Bless me, Jesus. Oh. A fun fact about me. I actually learned my English, my American accent English, from Cartoon Network. I don't know if some of you know the channel. It was a channel, it's the channel now where the world of Gumball shows up. It had the Powerpuff Girls, Ben 10, Samurai Jack. It had The Courage the Cowardly Dog. Dude, that show was so freaky. That show is the reason why many of us are fucked up. I learned my English on Cartoon Network. In our country, in Portugal, we had Cartoon Network, but it still wasn't translated because not many people from Portugal saw Cartoon Network. It didn't even have subtitles. So one day I was scrolling down, on the TV, and I had nothing else to see. I was a big anime fan, but I didn't understand English very well. So at the beginning I was like, dude, I don't understand English at all. I'm a terrible student at English. Fun fact, I hated English and I was a terrible English student at school. It was when I started watching Cartoon Network that I actually started to understand English. English taught me the basic grammar, but then when you talk the language, it's easier to, fully understand it and to use it. And when I started writing English better was actually when I started using Facebook and started talking to foreign people. I actually write English almost as well as my mother language, Portuguese. Because I started to talk to people from all over the world on Facebook. There are many stories that I also have from that time. You get a lot of Indian guys trying to give you some weird fortunes or trying to make sexual conversation with you in the weirdest way possible. It's like 55-year-olds trying to have sex talks with you. It's really strange. I learned my English and writing English on the internet with people. And the last fact about me, I know 3 languages. I'm Portuguese, as you know now. I speak English, and I also have Spanish from my mother. So I speak English, Portuguese, and Spanish, and I would love to learn as many languages as possible. I was learning Romanian because I had a Romanian boyfriend once, last year actually, and I was learning Romanian for him, but I actually kind of fell in love with the language. It's really a beautiful language. You should give it a try. It's nothing like Russian, it's nothing like German. You should really give it a try. So those were my fun facts and some stories about me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any ideas, comment down below. What are your funny stories and fun facts about you? And since this is my first YouTube video, none of you know what the hell am I doing on this platform. Well, see the description down below if you're interested, because I talk about pretty much everything, but in the description you will have more information, and I will post more videos very, very soon that have more information about what am I gonna do, who am I. So yeah, there you go. This was Marshmallow Effect, and see you soon.
DC on the track, boy.